Taco Tuesday. Hi folks, I ain't feeling my best today. I'm starting to get a cold. Here the ragweed is blooming. We have ragweed season here. And it gets me every year. My throat is feeling a little scratchy. I've been taking the zinc, trying to get on top of it, letting the zinc dissolve, on my throat. Kind of helps take the soreness away, like a zinc rinse and some salt water rinsing. And it is Taco Tuesday, and I was thinking about doing chili beans, but I have rethought it. I thought about it too long and decided, no, that ain't going with my potatoes and rice thing that I'm doing. So I'm gonna make some potatoes and rice style soup. And since it is Taco Tuesday, I stopped at the store. We got a new Ollie's, and I bought some of this silicone non-stick cookware since I'm not using oils. And I got like this kind of cornbread pan. I got some cornbread muffin silicone pans. So that's exactly what I went in there to look for, and for once it worked out to where I could have some. So oh, always the alarm. Always the alarm. But anyway, I found some. Y'all told me it existed, and I had to look at different brands, and I finally found a brand that's 0 fat, and it's the Pearl Milling Company self-rising cornmeal mix. So I looked at the ingredients. They're pretty clean as far as cornmeal goes. So yeah, I'm thinking about making me like a soup situation out of my potatoes and rice today, and some Mexican style cornbread. I'm gonna make like a Mexican style cornbread for Taco Tuesday. As soon as I can get all figured out how I'm gonna do it, because this is all new to me. So this may be a fail. I know the soup won't be a fail, but the Mexican cornbread might turn out to be a fail. We're just going to have to work with it and see what happens. This is going to be an experiment. It's either going to work or it ain't going to work. But anyway, let's get started on it. All right, so for my soup, I'm going to start off with a can of crushed tomatoes. Yep, I'm just going to turn that on like a medium high. Let that go ahead and be so I got the crushed tomato can right here, and try to shake it up without making a mess here. Best I can, so we can add that in there as well. Extra tomato. I'm gonna use the rest of these hash brown potatoes. These are just regular potatoes with onions that you brown up, so onions and peppers. You use the rest of those in there. There's not many left, and they are frozen, so got another seasoned blend of peppers and onions right here, also frozen. We're going to add in there as well yeah, it looks like potatoes is in there, but it ain't. That's onion and peppers, just different onions and peppers mixed in there. Works out good because I got some regular just diced potatoes in it. You look at the ingredients on these here when you buy big bags like this, it's only like $4 for the entire bag. It's a huge bag. The ingredients are potatoes. Look at there. Nothing else. So I bought those in preparation for this week. So add some more potatoes in there because more potatoes equals more food. And I want to eat off this several times today. Since we are feeling a little under the weather. Let's see, what else was I going to add in here? Oh yeah, the rice. And I don't have much of this rice left, so add that little bit in there. Looks like we got a little rice flour in there. And that wasn't very much, so I bought a new box of this minute rice, and this is like the name brand of what I just added in there. And let's add some more in there as well. I know some of you like it simple. Said to keep it simple. Well, this is about as simple as you can get, just potatoes and rice and tomato. And that's going to be pretty thick, so I'm going to have to add to it. And I've been holding on to this a while, this V8 vegetable juice. Haven't had anything in mind to do with it, so today we're going to use it to cook with. And as you can see, the pot is getting full. And now we got a more soup consistency. Now we may have to add more because, like I say, rice, once it starts to, that minute rice, once it starts to cook and swell, may require more attention from some tomato juice and stuff like that. We'll keep an eye on that. Let's see. For flavor, I got the rest of this chipotle ketchup I'm going to put in there. Well, I may have to do the water trick on it as well. Just a tiny bit of water. Loosen that up a bit. And dump it in there. Yeah, that was pretty good. And then, throw that away. Get a little bit of that chipotle ketchup flavor in there. There's like some things I need to use, like this habanero ketchup I bought yesterday. Some of that can go in there. This hot honey chipotle paste that I had bought last week. Just trying to find uses for some of the stuff that's almost empty. All of this type of stuff works well together. It's already got the same sort of flavors and stuff, so sometimes that's just stuff, a way you can get rid of some stuff and yeah, try new things. Also, throw mud at the wall, like I say, and see what sticks. But I think that's pretty good blending going on right there. And cover that too. Get that thing started going while we work on this here cornbread. Because I've been seeing, you know, how other people do their cornbread. So I'm going to try to, you know, copy some of what I have seen. I'm sorry, y'all, the kitchen ain't the cleanest. I ain't feeling it today. I'm just trying to get through this the best I can. Give myself something good to eat, you know. Since I'm feeling a little under the weather. Got my potatoes and rice going now. And God, it's a big old thing of cornmeal. I couldn't find a smaller bag. Turns out to be good. We will think of some more uses for it. So, Lord have mercy. They're hard to open. Hard to open correctly. It ain't like the brands I'm used to. Don't open the same way. I might be butchering it. I don't know. Uh-oh. So I got me a cup, measuring cup. Just gonna get a cup of it here. It's probably gonna take more than 1 cup. 1 cup. I'm gonna go with 2 cups. 2 cups cornmeal. Okay, so usually it calls for egg, and we're not using egg for reasons. We're keeping the protein low because we're doing the cut, weight cut. There's going to be some protein in all of the potatoes and stuff. I'm just going to use a little bit of this egg replacer. It's been working out well in my burger, so maybe it'll work out well in my cornbread. It's that red mill egg replacer. And I'm just going to mix the two in there together pretty good with a spoon. While it's still dry, kind of get them married to each other a little bit there. This might be too much, I don't know. I won't be eating all the cornbread in one setting. I want to share with the family in case it's good. I'm not the only one around here that likes cornbread, you know, or soup for that matter. So one of the low-fat ingredients that people use is applesauce. This is a new step for me here, so this is what I'll be using instead of milk. And I don't know how much applesauce to use, but I got that no sugar added applesauce, Simply Nature. I'm just gonna put about 3 big heaping spoons in there. Better make it 3.5. So we did say we were making a Mexican style cornbread, so This might be the part where I lose the rest of the family on it. So, add some jalapenos in there. And some jalapeno juice. About that many. And I got a chopping shear to work on it with. I got a little bit of salsa that I got to use up as well. Some paste picante. We're going to be putting some of that in there for the flavor. Let's see. Give me a red Solo cup here with some water in it and see how this mixes together. I think we're gonna be all right, folks. Kind of feels like it's supposed to. Y'all ever done anything similar to this? Let me know down in the comments. I might have used too much cornmeal mix. You know me, go big or go home. But yeah, that's mixing up kind of good. I got high hopes for it. It kind of feels to me the way it should feel. Try to chop up a little bit of that jalapeno as I go. Get the chunks reduced a little bit. Yeah, look at that, y'all. That looking like it's supposed to look. Let me go ahead and preheat this oven here to about right at 400. We're going to preheat it to 400. Yeah, I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. Alright. Moment of truth time here. Put it all into this here silicone pan. Man, would you look at that, y'all? I never in my life thought I'd be making cornbread like this. Without the oil and added apple juice. I mean, not apple juice, apple sauce. My bad. Told y'all I ain't feeling well. Under the weather. Alright. I'm going to wait for that oven to preheat and then we'll stick it in there. Everything should get to cooking itself up real soon, like. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments so far. I mean, I'm pretty impressed. I'm pretty impressed. Wow. Wow. Alright then, see y'all in a few. Alright folks, I almost forgot corn is totally on this menu for what I am trying to do here, so I'm gonna add some of that to my soup. And oh, my oven just preheated. I'm gonna add some of that to the cornbread as well. I just have to remix it in. There we go. Let me mix that around in there real good a little bit there. I forgot. Totally almost forgot about corn. You know, corn should go good in cornbread, wouldn't you think? Well, Mexican cornbread anyway. I've had it made at places, but I've never made my own. If you don't think that's good enough, it's gonna be good enough for me. I am ready to eat here. Get that corn stirred around in there a little bit. Get things going. Come on now. Come on now, heat up, soup. I can turn you up. But yeah, man, I like this little silicone deal I got here. Alright. Into the oven at 400 she goes. I hope I'm doing this right, because I ain't never messed with silicone before. I might better go read the instructions real quick. Feels kind of like it needs to set on something else. I don't know. Just winging it here. But apparently it's made for the heat, so yeah, we're gonna find out. God help me. Alright folks, so the soup is done and it looks like the cornbread is done. Hey Hellybug! That's my daughter being all bashful. But hey, listen, we got our soup here. Look at that. Look at that. That looks good. I can't wait for it. But this is what I really want to check on here is this here cornbread. Oh, wow. Look at that. It feels like it's done. It's all cornbread like. Let's see if I can get it to flip. See if I can get it to flip out like I normally do my cornbreads. That'll be the real test. That'll be the real test. Let's see. This is how we do it normally with a cast iron pan. Oh, look at there, folks. Got a little jalapeno action right there. Look at that. Oh, look at there, folks. Man, these old cheap plates, they moisten up fast. Mexican cornbread is a huge flaming success, I think. I think it is. My daughter's smiling. You like Daddy Cornbread? Say hi, YouTube. Tell them hi.
Hi, YouTube.
Yeah, sure. Now you bashful. Alright, so it's time to cut into this bad boy. I'm excited about this. I'm gonna get that chunk with that jalapeno in there. Oh, look at there, y'all. That cuts like cornbread. Look at that low-fat cornbread. Ooh, look at how hot she is. Ooh. Oh, y'all, I'm excited about this one. Look at that. Look at that masterpiece right there. The applesauce does a good job of keeping it moist. I remembered I had oat milk I could have used too. But a little bit of that salsa and the water and oh, that worked out fine. Man. I'm so glad it worked out good for my very first try here on YouTube of doing it that way. I ain't had cornbread in a minute. In quite a minute. That corn popping off in there. A little bit of jalapeno right there. Look at there. Only problem is hot. I want to make it good though. Them there latchkey Gen X skills that you learn from being at home alone with nobody around to cook for you. You learn to cook a little bit on your own. Alright, so I'm gonna cut me some more of this cornbread. This piece going in the soup. I'm just gonna crumble it up in there. Sorry for all the extra entertainment today, folks. Find us a good soup getter outer spoon here. Oh, look at that, y'all. Oh, that's gonna be good right there. Look at that. Look at that. Potatoes, some corn, rice, tomato. quick, easy food right here. Easy food. Latchkey can do it, you can do it. Oh man. That is gonna be hot, man. Normally I'd be adding oatmeal to this, but this feels more legit with that cornbread in there. Look at that. Look at that. Thicken that up right like it's supposed to be now. Oh boy, that's gonna be hot right there, man. Knocked it out of the park. Oh my god. Oh my god, that is good. It just tastes like a vegetable soup with cornbread. Tell me what y'all think down in the comments. Man, I outdid myself this time, folks. That is all I got for this video. So until the next one, you folks have a good one. I think I'm gonna be good. I think this is gonna help me get better.